Books. Hundreds and hundreds of books. There's nothing like losing yourself in a good book or three. I'm kind of in a hurry here. I don't have time to read them all. What is it Mom always says? Eliminate the noise, focus on the details, and the truth will reveal itself. Much better. Let's find out what he's hiding in these books. I think I'll start with that one. Okay, seriously, how did you do that? Arthurian Museum. Lucania Pearl, the last and grandest installation in the Unnatural History Wing, is a ghost ship, believed to be the ill-fated Lucania Pearl. Sorry, just trying to figure out which controls to use here. When the merchant ship let sail on November something or other 72, all signs pointed to an uneventful journey. However, the ship never arrived at its destination and was presumed lost at sea. The ship was finally discovered years later by the lighthouse keeper on Lake Island Point, shrouded in an eerie green mist. It was completely abandoned, yet still in seaworthy condition, with no evidence of foul play, and most remarkably, it was entirely invisible. Okay, wait, what? Hold on. Completely abandoned, seaworthy condition, entirely invisible. Oh. What happened aboard the Lucia Pearl? Hang on, I think I need a voice for this. I know it said that it's gonna be fully voice acted eventually, but I better do my part. What happened aboard the Lucia Pearl? Over a century later, the Lucia Pearl still fascinates. Oh, hello, Clue. 2 of 5 clues found. Awesome. Looks like I'm on the right track. These pieces were clearly torn from the same paper. Now to find the rest. Come on, I want to finish reading this. Invisible mast and mainsail. Bill P. Supperstain and Martin Rankle standing in the visible cargo hold of the Luciana Pearl. Why did its crews and passengers, including Captain Hartbat Clausby, his wife Lana, and their young child, simply vanish, leaving a ship full of cargo, including enough food and water for several months behind? How did it become invisible to the naked eye, except by the light of the blue moon? Detail of the invisible masthead. This is amazing. The ornate captain's quarters. Visit the Arthurian Museum and find out for yourself. This fine addition will most likely be viewable at the witching hour upon a clear night with a blue moon, when the museum is closed. Oh my gosh. I'll move around the bookcase to find more clues. I can always step back to see the whole bookcase. And I can use my trusty magnifying glass to get a closer look. Okay, so I'm gonna... Alright, so I have no idea how she did that. Maybe she just has like a special detective's eye, like we see in so many detective games. She has a sixth sense about these. Easy time travel recipes for one. The common sense guide to being a double agent. The price of freedom. 4 simple steps to escape death and live forever. Let's see, what is this? Decorating with pentagons and pentagrams. I'm getting a little worried here. The history of the history of the 6-shooter. Oh, there we go. Much better. Okay. 7 minutes in heaven. A hands-on guide. I ate my hand. Now what? No. The German phrase book. Okay. 10 ways to make them pay. The villain's handbook. Ha! Let's see here. Okay. Oh, so I just have to click on it. This book feels like it's attached to some kind of mechanism. Uh-huh. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at the... So we already looked at this one. Which had something inside. So this was about a boat. Oops. Ah, where did I put it? Where's the exit thing? It's at the bottom, isn't it? Okay. What is this? Looks like a geode. A weight of some sort. Thought I saw a little diamond pop up there, but maybe not. New year, same you. Staying ruthless in a compassionate world. Love in the time of murder. March of the Pigs. Robot death ray from the moon. Mining in May. Headless summer. I wonder if some of these are real books. Augustus Caesar, a murder musical. Born one day in July. The Septic Finger. VX September. The Halloween Trials, a history of witchcraft in Arthurton. Okay. So either we are dealing with a very bad person or a writer, because as we all know, writers know a lot of really freaky shit that usually you don't know. Writers know a lot of ways to murder someone. Looks like the hour hand is stuck at 7. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna quickly grab a piece of paper, because I think that might help me out. Okay. I got a sticky pad. That'll work. Alright, so... Clock is set to 7. So beautiful. But such a horrible history. Wait, what is it? It's a geode. Okay, so... Something about these piles of books, if I'm guessing over here. Yeah, these one. I'll read the titles when I get back to it, but I think I'll just stick to the single books for now and see if they do anything. Redacted documents. Oh. Here we go. So it looks like the single books are all important stuff that we can read. Okay. 2. Redacted Arthurton. Subject, investigation of unusual redacted activity in Redacted. On June, Redacted, SCC representative received an anonymous phone call advising that dangerous amounts of Redacted had been sighted near Redacted, as well as the Redacted. Upon further investigation, Redacted discovered that Redacted had redacted the most unsettling aspect of the incidents that occurred on the night of Redacted was of the remaining Redacted who were found with only their Redacted attached, but the rest of their Redacted and Redacted were completely removed from their Redacted and Redacted. 7 members of Redacted team were questioned at length regarding their possible involvement with Redacted. Redacted, period. Redacted was also apprehended and questioned Redacted about the disappearance of Redacted. Upon further examination, Redacted said that Redacted, and Redacted. Signed, Redacted. Refer to CL13A and CL13B for additional Redacted. There's 6 pages! Crap! List of Redacted found at site Redacted. Okay, so these are all names of people. Let's see. There's no J, so we can't look up our name. I wonder if the rest are names. Do we got a Jenny? Well, that's not our name, but... So that was a very horrific version of Mad Libs you could play there. Oh, good, there's another. 2. Redacted Arthurton. Subject update on report to the incidents at Redacted. When asked about similar incidents and strange occurrences of Redacted at the end of the last Redacted and Redacted denied any involvement or her knowledge of Redacted. Crucial evidence in form of Redacted and Redacted is believed to be recovered in the Redacted, but is now held at Redacted and examined by a Redactive recovery unit. The exact location of the suspect Redacted remains unknown at this time. Redacted. Signed, Redacted. Also refer to for procedures. Oh boy. Well, this isn't known aliases for Redacted. Wow. Who is this guy? Who is this guy that we've broken into the house of? And there's a second page. I have no clues about that. Ooh, there's a box. What is that? 10, 25, 15, so those are coins? Okay. Whew, let's see what else there is. Finding Arthurton. Finding Arthurton, myth, fact, and legend. I'm going to be reading a lot of this, aren't I? Okay, so if nothing really comes out of it, I might skip through a bunch of stuff, but at the moment, I'm going to continue with the voice acting. Finding Arthurton, myth, fact, and legend. Crushing everyone to death. It took more than a month to dig out all the bodies. The tragedy shook the community. It also emphasized the need for regulation in the mining activities beneath Arthurton. Above ground, the rush had reached a saturation point. New fortune seekers were arriving daily, but the majority were unskilled. Many had never entered a mine in their lives. The vast network of underground tunnels they had dug were unsafe and devoid of treasure. Arthurton was in danger of collapsing in on itself. Someone needed to step in and steer it to safety. That someone was Nathaniel P. Glatz. Nathaniel P. Glatz arrived in Arthurton in springs something. He found that he What he found was deadly unsafe conditions. Sensing opportunity, he formed the Glatz Mining Corp. No clues here. Glatz rebuilt large sections of existing tunnels, introducing safe work procedures and creating jobs above and below ground. He bought out other miners, hiring the best and driving those who wouldn't join out of town. Nathaniel Glatz, his particular talent was in surveying. He quickly identified the best sites, and sure enough, he found the largest pocket of pearlescent quartz in Arthurton history. Pretty soon, Glatz Mining Corp had processed and sold enough quartz to hire nearly every miner in the region. Without their coordinated efforts, Arthurton would not be the thriving hub of technology and industry it was today. This brings us to the story of Arthurton settlers, Genevieve and Thaddeus T. Plummerbitten. Thaddeus T. Plummerbitten. Huh. Thaddeus was a guide for new miners, helping them navigate the treacherous darkness. One day, on his lunch break, Thaddeus wandered off to explore the mines. He squeezed through an opening in between some boulders and found himself on the edge of a massive, previously undiscovered cavern. What he found inside changed the course of Arthurton's history. It would be also the cost of Thaddeus's life. Wait, that's all we get? That skull has no eyes, but I'm sure it's looking at me. There are too many dead things in this room. Agreed. I don't want to be one of them. Agreed. Gotta catch 'em all. Nice. Alright. Oh, all the books get darkened when we look at them. Okay, good, good. I want to look at this owl. Okay, that owl is moving every time I put light on it. Is it? It's looking at me. I don't like that.